All right, what is up, my 61 YouTube subscribers? Uh, Making a video just to talk about body position and how not to ride really crossed up and you know really, I guess, get yourself centered on the bike. This is me on my Daytona, and I'm just kind of going through the motions of body position. I kind of do this, and my neighbors think I'm fucking weird, I guess, because I just sit here and I do this for like an hour straight, just practicing my body position. And we're gonna come back to this in a second, and we're gonna talk about what I'm showing you guys. So first things first, you're coming into a corner, and what do you want to do with your body? Where do you put it? Well, you want to make sure you try to center the gravity of the bike as close as you can, because the bike on its own is not going to want to fall over. It's you that's going to make it want to tip over. It's the offset of weight that's going to make it want to tip over, and you'll get bad consequence. Coming in the corner, you want to make sure you're nice tucked in. Put your right, it's the left-hand corner. You want to make sure your right armpit is over the gas tank, and vice versa with every corner this applies to. You want to support your upper body with the arm that's on the gas tank, so you make sure that thing is planted and you're kind of leaning into it. Also, the elbow that's turning into the corner, you want to make sure that elbow is nice and bent. When it comes to knee position, a lot of people just try to stick it out as far as they can, which I guess you could go knee down that way and it looks really cool, but in reality it looks really weird, especially when people do this camera position, and you'll see that their body is upright but their lower body is completely hung off the bike, and that's why they're dragging knee. It's really funky looking, and that's not how you get fast. I haven't touched knee on this bike yet because it's so damn tall, but I'm a lot faster than most people that go up there and they stick their knee out and they're like, "Oh, I'm dragging knee." No, no, no. And you want to make sure you're smooth first. You want to make sure your body position is right. You know. So now that we kind of glimpsed over what I need to talk about, I'm going to show you guys an example of what good body position looks like while you're actually riding. Everything was perfect in that corner. He's coming in, his legs sticked out a little bit. He could be dragging knee right here if he wants to, but no, he's leaning his bike into the corner. And as soon as he touches knee on the ground, then he puts his whole body position. He wants to center it because you don't want to tip over that far and have your body up that high. So now let's play another guy. This guy, he's a really smooth rider. Comes into the corner, touches the knee, instantly his whole body goes into that corner. You want to make sure you center it. That's very important. You don't want to be crossed up. You don't want to have your body upright on the bike. And you'll see as he exits the corner, his body is still hung off the bike while the bike itself is standing up. You'll see it in this next replay. He's coming in, knee down, body leans into the corner, and as he exits, his body's still hung off the corner while he's pressing on the opposite bar to bring his bike back up. It's a good technique. Now somebody's gonna have to talk about it. Bad body position. This is what it looks like. I see a lot of people on like social media that will post pictures like this with them dragging knee, and looking at it, it's the same camera angle, and they're doing this, and it's like, it's dangerous. I mean, you don't want to you don't, especially if you're gonna drag knee and do all this stuff on public roads, which is pretty much a controversy in itself. You want to make sure you're doing it right. When you're doing it this way, you're gonna tip over and you're gonna low side and you're gonna wash, you're gonna hot dog, and you just want to make sure to avoid this kind of body position. And I think cameras are the best tool to help you avoid this. I mean, they can, if anything, if you see yourself doing this, which I do all the time, I go back and I watch my videos and I try to fix my body position, try to fix my lines, and if I see myself looking like this, I'll make sure, okay, that's something I have to work on. And I think everybody should do that, especially people that have GoPros. It's a good tool to help you better your riding style, to help you become better and become smoother. Now this next clip is of a friend of mine, and it's one of my favorite clips because it perfectly demonstrates how to properly execute a corner. And this corner is a bit off cambered, so you're able to lean pretty low without even knowing it. But knowing this, we know this corner is off cambered. Look at the distance from his elbow to his knee. His elbow is an inch away from the ground, and he barely touched knee right when he got it down, which is the correct way you want to do it. You want your elbow and your knee to be pretty close. I mean, you don't want to be all wonky, all like your elbow sticks out, your elbow's up above the bike while your knees, like, really close to the ground. No, you want your body to be compact, squished together, and just fluid motions into the corner. You see how he just leans right into it as soon as he touches. You want to make sure you center your bike. You want to make sure you center your body onto that line. Last point. Knee dragging. Yes, it looks awesome in photos and it feels really great when your knee's scraping up on the ground when you're going 60 miles an hour. But the purpose of it is you want to use it as a gauge to gauge your lean angle. If you're sticking out your knee way far and you're touching knee before your bike's even leaned over that far, you're not doing it right. Use it as a gauge. Use it as a way to let yourself know, like, okay, this is as far as my bike can lean. This is as far as my limit is before you start scraping your peg on the ground. And we all know once you start scraping peg, it's not a good feeling, and chances are your peg's gonna bite into the ground and it's gonna pick your bike up and you're gonna go into the dirt. I'm gonna leave you with this clip of my buddy about a year ago, and I think it's such a great clip because he's doing so well. He's just killing it. Last thing, ride safe, guys. Most importantly, ride fast.